we got here? Got an empty trailer. Unfortunately, an empty truck. Riding solo today. What else do we got? An envelope with a little bit of cash in it. So we are on our way to the west side of Michigan. I'm from the east side, so I got to drive like 3 hours to go buy a 2007 Escalade. Got a 20-foot equipment trailer. I hope that thing fits on there. Pretty much buying it for just the drivetrain. It's got a 6.2 in it, and we need that motor. So let's go get that thing. Look at this sucker. Look at this thing. 2007 Cadillac Escalade ESV. 6.2 liter. 6L80. We had the taillight fall off on the highway. Luckily the wiring caught it, so I grabbed that. Honestly, not the worst vehicle I've ever seen for this mileage and this price. It's got some rust on the back. Rust on the hatch. It's rusty underneath. But shit, for $2,000, you can't beat it. My idea here is to grab the 6.2 or 6L80 out of this thing and part the rest out of it. I think I'm gonna get most of my money back out of it. That's really the only thing I want out of this. I want to just break even and get a free 6.2 and 6L80. I think I could get there. I don't know exactly how much all these parts cost. I'm sure the mirrors go on eBay. Front grille, headlights, taillights. The doors aren't bad. It's got a heated steering wheel on there, so I'll probably pull that off, sell that on eBay. Tires aren't bad, Duratrax. We got a little bit of tread left. Somebody will want them for 200 bucks. It's got a sunroof. This thing's actually freaking loaded out for 2007. Sunroof, it's got the DVD players, leather heated seats, got the navigation. The rear heat doesn't work. I guess there's a coolant line that runs to the back in these. That was caught under the hood. I thought it was the AC line, but evidently it's the heat. Not bad interior, to be honest with you. I've bought worse for $2,000. The engine runs good. The ad said that it had some piston slap. We did a cold start when I got there. Everything was cold, and it didn't sound like a piston slap. It sounded like a lifter, or I'm not 100% familiar with LS's or L92s, whatever you want to call them, but they do have that VVT, which I'm going to delete. I think maybe that phaser in there's maybe clicking around. It goes away when it's warm, so that kind of makes me think lifter or VVT. Maybe when the oil gets a little bit thinner, warmed up, shit starts moving a little easier. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we pull the motor, but this is it. Pretty sweet ride for 2,000 bucks. Yeah, I thought about driving it for a couple days. All right, let's give this puppy a little cold start, huh? Maybe some mechanics online that watch this can maybe help me out and maybe see what this noise is. She's got about every service light on. Known demand. Service tires. Let's see. Service airbag. Service suspension. Okay, that ain't too bad. But starts up, runs good. There is just a little bit of a knock. Tick. Not that bad. Funniest thing about this whole deal right now is everything matched up as far as the VIN number was correct. The airbox says 6.2 on it. Right there. And I was at the guy's house checking it out and stuff, and I'm like, man, I really hope this is actually a 6.2. From what I can see, it looks like one that it's hard to see on camera, but I'm pretty sure that's the plug for the VVT. Got a new alternator. think a new power steering pump, maybe not. Yeah, it actually doesn't run that bad. It's got a little bit of a noise in it. We're gonna do like a whole build series on this Wrangler. I'll probably do a separate like videos ripping apart the 6.2, rebuilding it, taking it to the machine shop, putting it together, kind of showcasing what parts we buy, why we buy them. I'd like to set it up for the future. As far as the 6.2 goes, I'd like to put a cam in it. I'd like to put in a good set of pistons in it, maybe a set of rods. I know the cranks are pretty darn good. But eventually down the road, I think the plan is to put a blower on it. But we'll see. Who knows what's going to happen. Dude, that's the plan. Stick along for the ride. We're going to make a bunch of videos on it. It's going to be a long process, so don't think it's going to be one video and then it's built. We're going to do some wheeling trips in between. I still have the Cherokee. Justin still got his Cherokee. It'll be cool. So follow along. If you like this video, click like. Make sure you click subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.